Star for some time has not been part of the government schemes for many years now. So we focus only on retail individual business, for which we are the market leaders at about 34% market share. So we, our total book of health insurance, we almost 90% of our business is retail health insurance. Today we are that way we are the largest retail health insurer in the country. In fact, when we started as
Mismatch. Actually, there is a mismatch. The
Okay.
things are not getting displayed. Maybe.
No, there is nothing problem here.
Now it is okay. No, it is okay.
Now it's okay.
No, it is yes.
So when we started the concept of exclusive health insurance in sometime in 2017, please visit it.
This was in 2017.
2007. That at that point of time,
2007, sir.
2007 actually. So there was no such concept as exclusive health insurer. Insurers were doing every kind of a thing. Star started as a exclusive health insurance at that point of time. After that, there were about many insurance companies who did only health insurance, because health insurance is being one of the biggest market of general insurance. At one point of time, the motor insurance was the largest component of the general insurance business. Today, health has overtaken that. Health has become the largest, and standalone health insurance, that's how we are called. There were 4 or 5 standalone health insurance companies, of which we are the largest one. So we have countrywide, kind of operations. We have paid out almost 1 crore of claims since inception, or 40,800 crore rupees. I mean, this we are saying that as a token of our experience in health insurance industry. We have, in last year we paid about 14.70 lakhs claim. This year we are already paid, 5.47 lakhs claims so far, and we have paid 7,648 crores last year on health insurance alone. So we have technologically, our management believes that technology is the new way ahead. So we are now dealing with digital. So the customer can submit claims, report intimate claims digitally, and upload their claim documents also digitally. We have, a Star Health app. I don't know whether you have seen that. This is an app which is now leading the such health insurance apps in the country. We have both in iOS and both in Android. You can download and keep it in your mobile. It will help a lot of things. You can intimate claims, you can take a policy, you can take OPD appointments, you can take a preventive healthcare check, everything through that. And I will explain to you a little as we move on. We are the first to implement hospital scoring. We have taken action against many of the hospitals. There is a lot of activity. We have very close, kind of interactions between many of the hospital organizations, Private Hospital Owners Association, IMA, ICMR. We are in continuous kind of interactions with many of those national and state level organizations. And we have, as on now, about 14,000 more network hospitals across the country. 14,000 network hospitals, where the customer can go and get a cashless treatment. So when we enter into a network hospital, we select that hospital. We go into an infrastructure verification. We see whether the hospital has enough kind of medical management capabilities, their systems are in place and all that. Then we have a negotiation of the pricing with the hospital. So when the customer goes in, she gets that kind of a pricing which would be better than what she would have otherwise got from when she walked into that hospital. So that is a very important thing. We pay around 25 to 27 crores of claims every day. 5,000 claims are there. We have about 340 to 360 doctors across the country who process the claims. All the claims are processed in our head office in Chennai. All these claims are processed in our head office in Chennai. And 92% of our claims, cashless claims, are approved within 2 hours. But there are certain gaps. We are trying to improve that. Today we have an automation also. I'll just come back to that. We have telemedicine and home health care. This wellness and telemedicine, there is a telephone number where you can, now today even non-customers can also call. We'll guide you, our doctors will guide you how to, maintain your, health, what to take, what are the exercises to be taken, what are the general care. For example, in this Chennai, floods, our doctors went on to a telephonic calls to what to do when the flooding happens. Please do not, step out into muddy waters. See to that you are not injured. Take these kind of, hot water, all those things. Guidance were given continuously. We have sent a message to almost about 3 lakh customers in Chennai, advising them the precautions that should they take when a flood affects that kind of a city. So this is one of those activities that we do. And we have a dedicated toll-free number, customer relation cells. There's a lot of connections between us and the customers continuing them. We have automation of service request to policy documents. If you ask for an endorsement document by SMS, you will get the policy endorsements. We are also having a home health care. That is a very recent innovation from our company. Suppose a customer calls up our toll-free center, say that I have a pain, I'm not feeling well, I want to go to the hospital. Our doctors might guide you, no, look here, why don't you stay at home? We'll send a doctor home and a nurse home, and then we'll see to that you take medicines, and which we will pay. We will pay to that doctor, you don't have to pay anything. So we try to see to that the persons are, taken care of at their home itself, because experience tells us that people get much better when they are at home than at a hospital. So this is something which we have started. We would like to expand it in a very large way. Then we are also now offering, say every insurance companies give, after 5 years, they give a free medical, test. I don't know whether you have health insurance policies. So they give a free medical test and all that. What we have now introduced is we have introduced the influenza vaccines also. So if I have a Star Health customer, if I have over 3 years of non-claim free, claim-free years, I'm eligible for a certain amount based on the policy for a preventive healthcare test. I can go to a lab, network lab, which is recommended by us, get your blood test and all that is done. Instead of that, you can also ask for an influenza vaccine. Today, influenza vaccine is getting a lot of popular because it will prevent about 6 to 7 type of influenza viral. We are also now adding a pneumococcal vaccine to that option. We are having some kind of arrangement with manufacturers to see to that these vaccines are delivered at very economic cost to the customer. But the customer doesn't have to pay for that. We'll pay for that. So this is something which, so these are all, intended at creating a wellness feeling amongst our customers. We feel, because IRDA says when a customer is onboarded at any age, maybe 16 or 17, we have to continue serving that customer for the lifetime of the customer. We cannot simply say, no, your claim is go, we don't want to renewal, you can go. We cannot say that. The regulator is very clear that you have to continue accepting the policy. Whether he makes a lot of claims or whether he doesn't make a claim, it has to be with us lifelong. So we are now investing in seeing to that the health of the customers are also addressed to a large extent possible. So this is some of the kind of investment which we are doing. We do a lot of webinars, and we have, first day cover for diabetes. We are the only insurance company working for cancer care. Those who have had a cancer, recovered from the cancer, we will give a policy. So they can even, secondaries we can cover for that, provided we, look at the cases. Cardiac also similarly, a person who has underwent the cardiac issues, now stabilized, we give a cover for cardiac. This thing. So we have this kind of specialty cover for cardiac, diabetic, women's.
Is there a limit on age group also?
So actually, typically we take mostly up to 75. After that, we don't take. But then these kind of policies, we will have different policies of different age groups, different age limits. Once you are onboarded, it's lifelong. Then there is no age limit. So we have many of those women's care policy, which is getting very popular. This is a policy which also cases to reproductive health of the women, which is not covered in other things. Even ovum, donor is also covered. So everything is covered in that kind of a policy, which is being given to a woman of the reproductive age to take care of the women's health specifically. So this is a unique positioning policy which we did, and I think we did it in last year to coincide with International Women's Day. This policy was introduced like that. And claims delivery, these are the, I'm not going deep into it, or process of claims. We have a customer app with, I think you should try it out. I mean, you can always delete it if you do not want. Please try to download the Star Health app, either from Android or this thing. See, one of the major advantages is, now you know that ABBA account is coming in. Ayushman Bharat Health account has been introduced by the government of India. So you can connect your ABBA account to our policy. And you can also take the TDS certificate also in the policy, in that Star Health app.
What's the number of hospitals attached to you in this region, Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh?
Punjab, we have
We have close to 585 hospitals, Punjab and Haryana, 585.
in Punjab. So this is, this app will also allow you to access the network hospitals in that area. So that also is a facility here. And we also push this app because even if you are not a customer, you can still go for a wellness and telemedicine advice through the app. So that is a major advantage which we have. And once you are connected to us, we will continue to give you wellness advices, reminder to take medicines, reminder to have your doctor's appointments and all that kind of reminders and things. We'll try to give you that. Our enablers, we have ANH procedures. We have a large fraud unit. I will come back to it. Treatment in network hospital. We have network hospital is something which is very well that the experience of the patient would be very smooth. So we have a higher variety of network hospital called VSP, very special hospitals, value service providers, because we have a better pricing arrangement with them, and the moment the patient gets entered, he will be taken care of. And we have a hand-holding system from our corporate office. They will call up the customer and give you guidance what to do and kind of policies. So Mr. Ramadeshan actually continuously monitor these hospitals. Can you just put in 2 words about the value special ladder?
So